Is
Okay,
it
let's start.
recording?
Sorry?
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording now.
Okay.
Great. It's really nice to see you. What's your name?
My name is Alysson. And
Oh,
yours? Alysson.
oh, great, fantastic. And my name is Reza. I'm from Iran, Tehran. Tehran is the capital of Iran. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Reza, and I'm a software engineer. We have been trying for a long time to produce English video podcasts with people from all around the world, like Brazil, Colombia, South of America, some countries from Europe. Yes, that's it. Okay, where are you from? Are you from Brazil?
Yes, I'm from Brazil, the Northeast.
Okay, but there is another flag behind of you.
What? Oh, Canada?
Yes.
It is because I have been in Canada in 2017. Yes.
Oh, great,
For
fantastic. Which state
exchange.
where are you from in Brazil?
The Northeast. Pernambuco?
Oh, sorry? Can you repeat it?
Pernambuco?
Oh, great,
Do you know
fantastic.
it?
Sorry?
Do you know Pernambuco?
No, no, no. I don't know. No, it's really hard. Every time which I have a conversation with Brazilian guys, after when I review the video, I start to search very hard in Google about the word because a lot of those words are Portuguese. Is that right?
Sorry?
I said a lot of those city names are Portuguese, are in Portuguese.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes, yes.
Yes, and it's really hard because I don't know anything about Portuguese language.
Mhm.
Okay, what is your job?
I'm majoring in international relations, and I teach English classes for people who are starting to learn the language, and I make some websites for teachers from university, like
Really?
from projects of searching and extension, you know.
Oh, great. Are you a website designer?
No, I'm not a website designer, but I'm starting to learn, you know. How can I say,
Hello, you guys. What up?
I
Hello.
do what I can for them.
Oh,
Hey,
great.
Sorry for the delay. I was just, doing some stuff. What's up?
Great. Let me introduce my friend. This is Ali, and Ali is my English teacher. I told you we have been trying for a long time to produce English video podcast. Me and Ali. Great, fantastic.
hi Ali.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Nice hairstyle, by the way. I really like those curly, those kind of stuff. What should I call you?
Me?
Yep. I mean,
Alison.
my student. I already know you.
Alysson.
Alison.
Your name's Alysson.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Alysson.
Nice to meet you, Ali.
Okay. So as you were talking, go on, keep talking.
Okay, great. Alison, let me tell me about your state. Tell me about the beautiful landscapes. We had a lot of conversation with Brazilian guys. I've heard Brazil is the land of beautiful jungles, rainforest, the land of tribes. Tell me about your state.
So, about our landscapes here, we have Maragogi. You don't know what that means. Okay. Maragogi, it's kind of like a beach, but it's not a beach. I guess you have to search it, on Google, because I don't know how to explain it. We have Maragogi, we have Portos e Galinhas, It is kind of like a it is a port, and it is a beach as well. We have a lot of beaches here,
Yes, I
and
know. Brazil is covered with a lot of borders, which is faced with oceans and seas. I know, and it has a lot of beautiful beaches. I know, but I think Brazil has special things, about beaches. It's not similar other beaches in other countries, I think. Tell me about those special things.
about the beaches.
Yes.
Okay, so we have sharks on our beaches.
Now, how
We
about the
actually have,
surfboarding, Alison?
what?
How about the surfboarding? I know that it's a popular kind of sport there, and a lot of people actually enjoy surfboarding in the beaches. Am I right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
you mentioned something about the sharks. Is this real? I mean, is there a risk of losing your life because of surfboarding?
It's not on all the beaches, it's just some beaches, some beaches of the Northeast. Like my state, some beaches of my states we have sharks, and some beaches of Bahia. And I think it's not allowed you to surf on there because of the sharks. Yeah, and yes, you can risk your life.
There are some restrict
Oh,
areas that normal people are not allowed to go there and just
Yes,
surf there.
yes, they are not
how about
allowed to surf
swimming?
to you know to be there.
Oh my
Okay.
God. It means people can't swim in those beaches. Is that
No,
right?
no, they can't
Oh my
swim.
God. It's terrible.
Yeah,
But
because
Oh,
it's just a little of the beaches. It's just like it's not all of them. It's just from my state and some states around. It's not all of the
you
beaches.
know, let me tell you something. I also heard a lot of lakes in Brazil has a very special fish which is called piranha, and you say also beaches has sharks. It means every sea and lake has a lot of dangerous. It means people can use them.
Yes, it's
That's right.
crazy.
Oh my God, I've changed my mind.
So what? I have a question. What do you think of Brazil from the perspective of your country? Like, what people from your country think of Brazil?
um okay, Reza, you go first.
Okay, great. We honestly we know Brazil with its soccer football team, soccer team.
Okay.
I think Brazil has a lot of genius in soccer. I'm sure, and also they're very enthusiastic to be in a team. Is that right? They're really
Yes.
team working, I think.
Mhm.
And beside this, about Brazil nature, I really, when I was a child, when I was kid, I always hear about Amazon rainforest. And recently, I heard major part of Amazon rainforest is covered in Brazil, and it's so amazing because it has a lot of um, beautiful planet, beautiful animals, special animals, and also tribes. There are a lot of tribes around Amazon tribes. Yes,
Yes.
that's it. How about
So
you?
that's all.
Okay.
Well,
What do you know about Iran?
tell me about Iran. Have you ever heard the name?
So you two are from the same country?
Actually, yes. You're both from the same country. You know what I mean? This is our country is called Iran. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I haven't.
Can you guess which continent is it in?
I know it is is that on Asia?
It's in
Yes.
Asia. Yeah, good choice. Yeah, yeah, it's in Asia.
It
Well,
is it is close to
Have you
um
ever heard about
okay.
Iranian
okay, you got the globe. That's
Let me see.
in the Middle East?
It's right here, right? Ria? No, you can't see.
nah, that is Saudi Arabia, bro. We are close to Saudi Arabia.
Okay, okay.
So it's in the
Okay.
Middle East. It's
Okay.
the Middle East actually. And well, I don't know. Have you ever you don't seem to know a lot about Iran, do you?
No.
Okay, I let Reza tell you about that. But about your previous question, you asked me about what do Iranian people think of the Brazil. But you know, from those who I had a conversation with, mostly they say that Brazil is the land of soccer. Honestly, because soccer is a huge thing in Brazil, and Iranian people also they're really into soccer games. And one more thing is that I guess a lot of Iranian people would probably know Brazil as the cartoon Rio. I don't know if you ever watched that cartoon animation Rio.
Yes, yes, I love you.
Yeah, a
Yes.
lot of people actually in Iran have watched the cartoon, and one thing that I guess a lot of Iranian thing is the Brazil is famous for its nature. You know what I mean? The
Yes.
unique landscapes and the wilderness and all the animals and the habitats there. So basically, in one word, uh, I guess the nature and soccer, two words. Nature, your unique nature, and the soccer games. That's it. Um, a lot of people actually don't know what's going on in Brazil. You know what I mean in terms of economy, uh, politics, those kind of stuff. Um,
It's all messed up.
uh, and in the magazines, I've read a lot about your carnivals. You know what I mean? The festivals, the carnivals, and those kind of stuff. And I don't know. I've talked to one of your like to a Brazilian guy. You know what I mean? And he told me that carnivals are really, really not not a huge thing in Brazil. Only a few states.
Only what?
Only a few states actually run the carnivals. Not all the states. It's not around
Oh,
all the country. You know what I mean? He said maybe
yeah.
one street or two streets in some states. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes. And one of those states is mine, Pernambuco, and the capital, Recife, is there is the biggest carnival party of the country is there. It's kind of like it starts in September and it only ends in March.
So we are almost upon the carnivals. Yeah. So it's
Yes, it's
not
kind of
really.
like every weekend we have a party on the streets and music and you know drunk people, and it's a really really big festival. It is. So
Oh,
I asked you what you guys think about my country because when I was in Canada, the mother of a friend of mine asked me if we used to eat snakes, and I was kind of like, you
What the?
know, and it kind of made me worry about what people from all around the world thinks about Brazilian eating snakes, you know.
Well, I think you guys, one thing that, please correct me if I'm wrong. Do you guys eat a lot of coconuts?
I don't like coconuts, but there are people that do. Yes.
Is it a popular fruit there?
What?
Is it a popular fruit there? Coconut.
Yes.
Is it a popular fruit? Because I've heard that people in like for one thing, I know that Brazil is not the richest country in the world. There are so many poor people in the streets, right? And I've heard that they play with coconut instead of the football. You know what I mean? The soccer ball. So they don't have enough money to buy the soccer ball, so they use the coconut.
Really?
Is that correct?
Do
Have
you
you ever?
think do you think people here use coconuts like a ball?
I'm asking you.
No, we don't. It would be crazy. But um, actually, we're not one poor country. We actually are the 80 rich country of the world. But here we have 1% of people with all the money and
Exactly
99%
what I meant. It
fucked up.
actually Brazil is really rich in resources. You know what I mean? You got
Yes,
great mines and everything, but exactly what I meant. The poverty line. The majority of people don't earn enough money as they should. You know what I mean?
yes.
It's exactly what you said. Yeah, tell me about that 1%, the government. Tell me about it.
Polemics. You guys don't know Bolsonaro, do you?
Oh, Jesus, come again?
Bolsonaro, the president?
Do you, Reza? I don't.
No,
No,
you
I
don't.
don't. No, no, no.
Okay, just Google Bolsonaro later and you'll see some some lot of the messed up things that he says and he does, and we are all crazy here with him. But yeah, we are passing through a crisis of coronavirus and a politics crisis and economic crisis. And I know it's not because of him, but a lot of it he doesn't do he doesn't do anything to make
Deal.
it less worse, you know.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. I know how you feel.
just for you to have a little, just for you to know a little bit about him. In the start of the coronavirus crisis, he was kind of like, "Oh, okay, people are dying. It is fine. It's just some flu. It's just a flu." He literally said that, and there are millions and millions of people dying just here in Brazil.
Shit.
Oh
Brazil
my
is
gosh.
the second country of the world that people are most dying. The first one is United States.
Yeah. Yeah. U.S. The second is UK, I guess.
And I
Um.
think we are five.
Yeah.
But it's not a continental country. I don't know the size of your country, but I'm pretty sure it's not like, you know, the continental size of Brazil and the population. What about the population of your country? How
Mm,
many people are there?
88.
Yes.
I know around 88 million or so. Around 80, 90.
85.
Yeah, a lot of people are, Iranian people have been actually, I don't know, it's been said that, you know, it's around 80, 85, but a lot of people have been actually dying recently. So it might even go down. I don't know exactly, but somewhere around 80 million. Somewhere around 80 million.
Oh, okay.
Yours
That's
is around 200. Yeah.
yes, sort of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I know how you feel, because we have the same situation. Iran has a lot of heritage, like Brazil. It has oils, it has mineral resources, a lot of resources. You can't believe, but we have the same situation. We had a lot of economic crisis, and also specifically coronavirus economic crisis. You can't believe, during just 1 month we had around 100% inflation in our country. It was really terrible. But beside that, also politic mans in our country, I think they don't care about that. I think uh, same as your country. We have the same problems, and also we had a lot of conversation with other countries like Russia. Russia is a great country, but they also have the same problem. You can't believe. The same as us. We have
Yeah,
a lot
I
of in common. Yes,
yes.
keep going.
No, I was just saying that I think it's the part of the ascension, the ascension of the extreme right in the world, you know. So Brazil, about politics, here our president is he just has enemies all around the world. He got to make enemies like all here around Latin America. Like everyone hates him all around here. And the only people, the only countries who are like aligned to him politically, it's Trump and some presidents from the region of you guys, you know.
Oh
You know
yes.
what I mean? Like
The worst politicians in the world. The worst politicians in the world are supporting your president. Well, actually, you know what
yes.
I mean? Like, good people find each other, assholes find each other as well. Um, Let me tell you something about Iran, which is a lot of people are not aware of. You see, so it's like a quiz. Okay, I'm gonna test your knowledge of geography and cultural awareness. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Do you know the meaning of sanction?
Of what?
Sanction.
No.
So basically, it means America, US, doesn't allow other countries to trade with Iran. What
Oh,
happens
okay, like Cuba.
exactly? So what
Oh
happens
my
is
god.
that there are like I don't know, like some serious sanctions against Iran. So even if you want to buy some basics, you know what I mean? You
Yes.
can't because other countries
Yes.
are afraid of US and they're not willing to deal with Iran.
Yes,
No, yeah.
Alison, I'm sure you know about Cuba and Venezuela. What do you know about that?
About Cuba?
Cuba and Venezuela, yes.
Uh, I just know it is a mess there. Uh, just kidding. So before asking that, I just said that I didn't know if it is worse being a ally or an enemy because being an ally of US means that you're not a good person, you know. It says a lot of you. And about, did you say Venezuela?
Yeah, Venezuela. the country with the
Yes.
highest inflation.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know much about there, but I do know it has a
You
lot
know,
of
yes, I heard there are a lot of starving people there. Is that right?
in Venezuela. Yes,
Yes. Oh my gosh. It
but it
means
is.
they don't have any food to eat.
I can't tell you. I don't know,
Oh,
but I know
yes.
it's all messed up, and I know it is part of it is because United States. It is because yeah, you know.
Yeah. Because of the sanctions, if a country is not allowed to freely trade with the other, with the other world, with the other parts of the world, with the other countries, then that's what's gonna happen. People are not gonna find food; they're gonna starve to death. This, so I guess it's better to make friends with US. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's the best thing to do. I'm not a politician. I'm not an expert. But hey, listen, if you want to fight, do you prefer to fight the big guy or the guy with the broken leg?
I would prefer to fight with a big guy.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
think it's a more funny.
that's the Iranian blood in your veins. You know?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. How
yes.
about, let me ask an interesting question. Did you watch the movie of City of God?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it was shooted in Rio.
Yes, I
And
know, I know, I know what the move. I know what is the move. Yes.
yes, in that movie, I saw, in fact, all of the people in Rio carry a gun, and specifically about kids and children. Every children has a gun. Is that right?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat? I
Yes.
didn't listen.
I,
So,
I,
just are you guys listening to some music?
no.
Okay.
You hear music?
No, I'm not, but my neighborhood is.
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. Just keep asking.
Okay. I saw in that movie, which every children carry a gun. Is that right? In Brazil,
No.
every kid, every children. Oh my gosh. But
Actually,
I
actually,
heard.
children from favela. You know what favela means, right?
No, we
Sorry.
don't.
You don't know what favela means. Favela is kind of like the the part of the city that the state doesn't get. You know, it's
Oh,
kind of like
a
it's kind of
free.
like what?
It's like a free zone, not governed by the authorities.
No, it's kind of like the poor party of the city,
Okay.
the most poor, and kids in Rio doesn't have a gun, don't have a gun, but they got shot every day, every single day. Black children in Rio got shot every single day, and it's not kind of like one or two. It's kind of like hundreds and hundreds,
Shit. That sounds serious.
and it is just because they are black, you know, and poor. It's kind of like, and they are shot by the cops. I think you guys know about cops history and cops in United States. It happens the same. Recently, we had the case of I forgot the
George
name
Floyd.
of yes.
Recently
It
I
happened
heard
the
some.
same here. So what happened in United States happens here every day, and
No one gives a shit.
yes, and we didn't have a movement for that. And when happened in United States, here in Brazil, people people was kind of like shocked and crazy. Like they looked at United States and they don't see what happens here every day. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
recently I heard something strange and something maybe crazy. I heard in South of America there are a lot of rebels which they protest about coronavirus with gun. Because they won't want to wear the mask.
Yes, and
Really?
it is part of it or all of it is because of the president.
Why? What does it have to do with the president?
Because he encouraged people to do not use masks and to just open the market and open everything, and the economy has to go on, kind of
Oh,
like that. And
but
then people
no,
think, okay, so if the president is saying, so we don't have to use the mask, it's
this is
fine.
really controversial. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I don't know. Like, dude, it's your life. Even if the president says kill yourself, all the people in Brazil are gonna kill themselves. I don't think
People here are dumb to do that.
because because it's about our own safety. I don't think because I'm not living in Brazil, so I might be wrong, but I guess it's not because of because I've been talking to my friends from the other parts of the world, and everyone's sick of it. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
they're sick of wearing a mask for 8 hours a day, even more for some people, to just protect myself against the coronavirus. And they're just gonna give up. They're not. I'm not saying that all people are gonna do the same, and I'm sure that it's not the case in Brazil. Some people are still using the mask, but I don't think it's because of the president. You know what I mean? I guess it's mostly because people are tired of the coronavirus.
Yes, it makes sense. It makes sense.
You know
I'm
what?
tired of coronavirus as well.
So even if your president says, "Oh, don't wear a mask or do this," first you're gonna think. You know what I mean? It's your safety that's the most important thing to you, and then the president's uh, whatever the president said. Yeah.
Yes, but there are so the president followers here are really, really, really dumb. Like they really follow what he says. It's kind of like
Oh,
a
yeah.
it's kind of like a god to them, you know.
Jesus.
It's a
Oh my God. Let me ask you an interesting question. One of name of Brazil is land of Holy Cross. It means they're really so religious. Is that right?
yes,
And
yes.
you said some people they believe to the president like a god.
No,
What?
they don't really believe. Just a minute. I'm sorry.
Oh, what is it?
Sorry for that.
What
So
happened?
it just falls. So people follow him, but not literally like a god. It's just a way to say, you know.
Oh, great, great. Another interesting question. What is the favorite drink in Brazil?
My favorite drink. Um,
Is that coffee?
No, I don't like coffee. We have a lot of good drinks here, but I like normal beer and I like some wine, but you know, some drinks. So here in Northeast, we don't have like region drinks. Um, I
What about the
can't,
whole Brazil?
but in the other regions they do. I don't have one in mind. I can't think of one drink, but okay. So there is one. I forgot the name, but it is wine, condensed milk. You guys don't consume condensed milk, do you?
No, 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 I don't.
So
Is that alcoholic drink?
yes,
Oh
it
no.
is. It is wine, condensed milk, and and
But you mentioned just only alcoholic drinks. Tell me about other, in fact, free alcoholic drinks,
Non
non-alcoholic
alcohol.
drinks.
okay. We have coffee. We have
To be honest, alcoholic drink in our country are illegal. We can't drink any alcoholic drink, and we have to only just non-alcoholic drink. But I heard in South of America, people drink. In fact, drinks has a lot of ice. They just drink everything with a bunch of ice. Is that right? Like, let me tell you something. People in Iran usually drink tea in a warm manner. They just drink warm tea. But I heard in South of America they just drink iced tea.
I never drink iced tea in my life, and I never saw anyone drinking iced tea. The first time that I actually saw iced tea was in Canada, but no, people here don't drink iced tea. No.
So what if we as a tourist come to Brazil? What is the first drink that you would offer?
Water.
Any
Water.
anything special, unique to the culture? For example, something that I can only find in Brazil.
Um, Something specific. Let me think. From So, as I said, it depends of the region. If you are in South or if you are here in Northeast, they are different. Like there, people usually drink chimarrão. You guys know you don't know what chimarrão is. Chimarrão is it's kind of like a tea. It is iced tea. Okay, it is iced tea.
Oh, I got it. Yes. Yes,
But I
it's
never
really
drink.
weird.
I never.
Yes, people in Iran can't drink tea with ice. I'm sure. You know,
But
I'm
I
sure
never.
they only just serve tea with in a warm manner. They just serve warm tea. But I heard in South of America they serve iced tea, iced coffee, iced latte. Is that right?
I
They
never
drink
saw it.
everything with a bunch of ice, and it's really so American thing, and also South of American thing, I think.
Here in Brazil, we only have chimarrão that is in the south, and it is iced tea. But I didn't mention because I never even saw it or drink it, you know. But people here don't drink iced coffee. I never saw it. Iced coffee. I think just in the North America.
No, actually, iced tea is really popular in Europe as well. A lot of European countries, a lot of
No,
European.
yeah, yes, yes. I was just saying about Americas. You know.
Oh yes, great. Let me ask you another interesting question. I think it's a just also Brazilian thing. I heard public bathroom in Brazil has no privacy. Is that right?
Oh, just in Carnival, just in Carnival, and
Oh,
sometimes some. Okay, so sometimes in some bathrooms out there, um, people make some things in the bathrooms, but it's not all. It's not like a culture bathroom in Brazil, you know. It's not like all the public bathrooms here are uh, like everything is one just one thing, and there are no walls dividing and
oh
stuff.
yes, uniroll. Uniroll. Is that right?
What?
Okay.
Uniroll.
Yes, yes. But I think it's just in Carnival that people get crazy and just, you know.
No, no, and also I heard, in some in public bathroom, bathroom stalls. The bathroom stall is just in the middle. There is a gap in the bottom of the bathroom stalls and also a gap at the top of the bathroom stall. In fact, you can wave with people which they are in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's kind of
Why
like that.
would you do that?
Yes. What?
No. I just said, why would you do that if you're taking your time doing whatever you're doing in the bathroom? Then why would you wait? Um, yeah, let's just stop talking about the bathrooms. Let's. um, one of my goals is actually is to come to Brazil. I really want to see that country, and if I had only one day, Alison, if only I had one day to stay in Brazil, which part of Brazil would you suggest to visit first?
Recife.
Where is that?
Recife is the capital of my state, the state that I live. Not here. I'm not living in my state. I'm living in a state that is side to side, and it's Paraíba, João Pessoa. You
What's
can meet
special about that city? What makes it so special?
the architecture that of the the time that the Portuguese people were here. They built some architecture that until today are really beautiful, and we have one of the most beautiful streets of the world in Recife, and we have some beautiful beaches, but there are beaches that there are sharks, so don't swim. And we have we have some interesting things to do in
For
Recife.
one day. So you said that Asifi, if I'm right. You said that first visit that city.
No, I lived in the States, but not in Recife. Recife is the capital. I lived like two 200 miles away,
Okay, so your
300
first
miles
your
away.
first suggestion for a tourist. Okay, I'm gonna be a tourist maybe one day, and I only have one day. So you'd say, visit that city first.
I'm sorry, the internet is really bad. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, okay. If I came to your country for one day, I only have one day. Okay, I'm not gonna stay long, not longer than a day. Okay, so all the time I
Just a
have,
day.
yeah, just a day. So which one would you say? Go to the beaches or visit the city?
I'm sorry, the internet is really bad. Can you ask it just one more time?
Of course.
Just
Okay,
you have just one day
I
and
have one day. Okay, and then what should I do with my one day? Where should I visit?
you should spend it on the Boa Viagem beach, and that is really beautiful. And you should go to Porto de Galinhas, that is close, and it is another beach. I love beaches.
And the shark.
And yeah, I think that's it. You can spend all your day on the beaches if you want, if you can. It's really worth it.
Yes,
There are things to do there, you know.
yes,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have one question. So when I was in Canada, people used to ask me if here in Brazil we speak Spanish. Do you guys think we speak Spanish?
I guess so, because of the Portuguese Empire. When they conquered US, when they conquered America, a lot of them came to Brazil. And I
And
know
you?
Brazilians love to speak Spanish. It's a part of your, is it?
No. We don't even have Spanish as in school, you know. We don't learn Spanish. And actually we learn English and not Spanish. It is crazy.
It is.
Yes.
So you don't know any Spanish word?
Yes, I do because I just know the basics. I used to practice some Spanish stuff, but it is crazy because all our neighborhoods are Spanish, um, you
Speaking
know,
country.
Spanish count. Yes, and we don't have one English country around here, and we have to know English as all the rest of the world has to, you know, as well.
It seems like you don't like it. Don't you like it? Like that, as a Brazilian, the government makes you learn English.
I think we should learn Spanish first, you know, because we are all Latin American, and we here in Brazil we don't have the culture to see us as Latin. Like one research asks if people here identifies themselves as Latin, and just 2% said yes. You know, people here thinks that Brazil is part of another continent, or it is, you know, we're not Latin, but we are, and people don't even notice this. And
It,
here we should have another language that is Libras. Libras is we have Libras. Libras is the the language of the people who can't hear. I don't know how to say that.
the tribe language,
Yes.
the people who live in the small villages, like Incas, those kind of people are talking.
No, no. It is a language that people who can't hear and talk, you know.
Okay, what was the name of the language?
Libras.
Libras. Oh, great. Fantastic. Okay, let me ask you another question. Tell me about the favorite food in Brazil.
So we have tapioca here in Northeast. Tapioca is made of tapioca gum. It is you made it on the frying pan and you can fill it with whatever you want to, like cheese or chocolate or condensed milk. Here we eat a lot of condensed milk. Like
Oh,
everyone here has condensed milk in the fridge.
great.
And
Fantastic. Let me tell you something, in Iran about food, in Iran, we usually eat sheep meat, But I heard in South of America, people hate sheep meat. They just eat beef meat and they just like a steak meat. Is that right? And also beef meat.
also beef meat. Yes, we eat both.
And I think the meats in Brazil
We
is
just don't eat
so
snakes.
inexpensive. Sorry?
We just don't eat snakes.
Oh, great. I heard in Brazil meat is so inexpensive. Is that right?
Yes, yes,
Oh, on the contrary, in our country, the meat is so expensive.
yes.
Because I think that the Brazil is one of most producer of meat in the world.
Yes, but the meat that we produce here, it's for exportation, you know. It's not for us to consume. It's
For the
kind of
for the internal use of the country.
yes.
How about the price? Like the price of food shouldn't be that expensive, I guess, is it?
The price of food, what?
The price of food shouldn't be that expensive, is it? Like,
Yes.
for example, because you guys produce the huge amount of food and you export it to other countries, then the price of food shouldn't be really that expensive, is it? Is it or is it not? Like, um, if you're an average Brazilian, can you afford good food?
Sorry if I was
If
out of
you're an
Brasilia.
Brazilian, if you're an average Brazilian, you're not rich, you're not poor. Um, you make some money, okay? Is
Mm.
food expensive?
So what country you mean? Which country? I
Brazil.
think
If you're an average Brazilian, then food, is it that expensive?
no, I don't think it is expensive. I think like potatoes are really expensive right now and tomatoes and but
Really? Oh my God, potatoes?
yes, we
Oh,
love potatoes and tomatoes and beans and rice
Let me
and
tell you something. Potato is one of the cheapest food in Iran.
really?
It is. Like potato is like really cheap here in Iran. I mean, we are living in a crisis right now, but generally speaking, potato is one of the cheapest food in Iran.
So
Really.
I was in the market last week and cheese and potato it is the most expensive things that I found.
oh my gosh.
Is cheese expensive there?
No. Uh,
No.
is it?
No, no, no. I don't think so. Just meat. Meat is really so expensive in Iran. But you said in Brazil, meat is so inexpensive. Okay, let me ask you the final question. If I want to travel to the Brazil, how much money I need to spend a week in Brazil?
to spend a week. I think it
Yes.
depends
Tell
of
me in
what you want.
dollar. Yes. Tell me in dollar.
In dollar? Okay.
Okay.
I think it depends of what you want to do or where do you wanna be, where do you wanna stay. Depends of a lot of things, but in general, I think um, $200 it's fine.
$200 just for 1 week?
It is because $1 is 5 reals right now, so
Oh,
dollar is really
great.
expensive.
Yes. Let me tell you something. I'm sure in Iran, just with $100, you can spend a month in Iran. Because $1 is 25,000 riyals. Can you believe?
Okay.
Yes, Iran is really so inexpensive country, for tourists.
No, actually, okay. Actually, I think if you have $50 is fine because
50
50, yes, $50 it is fine.
or one
For
week.
1 week.
Yes, no, one weekend. One weekend. Did you say weekend or week?
No,
No.
week, 1 week.
Okay.
Great,
Yes,
great.
200, 200, 200.
Okay,
200.
I got it.
Okay.
Great.
Mm.
That was really nice to meet you. It was really great session. Thanks for joining us.
Thank
Thank
you
you
as well.
it was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to
Um,
meet you too. My English is not that good because I haven't been practicing, like quarantine and no one to practice, and we don't speak English
I
here.
learned a lot, but if you are interested, we do something that we hold online sessions with people of the other countries from all around the world. We have students from Russia, from I don't know, you name it, like Turkey, from all around the world. And what happens is that, like, for example, you and me, you don't speak my language, I don't speak Brazilian, so the only way to speak is in English, right?
Yes.
If you're interested, would you like to join these discussions, these groups,
Yes, of
to practice
course.
your English? So, for example, you're speaking with someone who doesn't know Brazilian, so you have to improve your English. There is no other way.
Yes. So do you guys meet all Sundays?
Oh, do we know? Honestly, not like every week, but I can manage. I can arrange a time. I can arrange a time. You see, if you're really interested, because Alison, if you really want to join these groups, then you gotta fix the time and show up on time.
Yes, I think Friday is cool, Ali. Is it
Uh,
right?
on Friday at
We
night.
Yes, we have a Friday, but in Brazil time is at the morning. In fact, our time is 66.5 hours ahead of Brazilian time. Let me calculate. Uh, yes. Mm, it's around 3 p.m. in Brazil
No, it's not
on
3
Friday.
p.m. Here is 12.
No,
It
yes,
is,
I know, I know. But I said, we have a session every week on Friday at 3 p.m. in your time, I think.
okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Are you thinking? Can I tell you guys later?
Sure,
Yes.
sure. That was
Okay.
just an offer. Take your time. Let us know. But basically, the idea is something like that. You don't speak with a Brazilian. You speak with people from the other cultures. That's the only difference. You see, because then your mind is challenged to come up with the definitions. Right now you were talking about, I don't know what was the name of the drink. I didn't know, so you had to express yourself. This way you're gonna challenge yourself to improve in English. But honestly, I learned a lot, bro. Thank you for sharing the
Thank
information.
you.
It was great
Thank
meeting
you.
you, and I hope to see you soon.
It was a pleasure. So I have one more question before
Oh, yes.
ending. Do you guys speak
Sure.
English in your country?
Do we
Sorry?
speak?
Do you guys speak English in your country as an
No, no, no,
official
no.
Nope.
language? Okay.
It's not the language in Iran. The first, actually, let me tell you something. There are very few people in Iran who are actually speaking English fluently. Very few people. The majority
Okay.
of the country doesn't speak English.
Okay.
It's exactly like Brazil. You guys don't speak English with your family, with your friends. So it's exactly the same here. People don't speak English.
Okay.
It's Farsi if you're interested.
I
Yes.
learned a lot as well about your country.
Great. Thank you. Me too.
Yes.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Ciao.